Welcome, your history tag. The full history of Spain, from prehistory to the future. Worst. Geography and neighboring countries. Spain is located in southwestern Europe, occupying most of the Iberian Peninsula. It shares land borders with Portugal, 1,214 kilometers, to the west, France, 623 kilometers, and Andorra, 64 kilometers, to the north, and Gibraltar, a British overseas territory, 1.2 kilometers in the south. Spain is also close to Morocco, separated by the Strait of Gibraltar, which is about 13 kilometers wide at its narrowest point. The country covers an area of 505,990 square kilometers, 195,364 square miles, making it the fourth largest country in Europe. 2. Prehistoric Spain, before 1000 BCE. Spain's history begins in prehistoric times, with evidence of early human habitation dating back over 1.2 million years, as discovered at the Atapuerca archaeological site. The famous Altamira cave paintings, created around 35,000 BCE, are among the earliest examples of human artistic expression. By 1000 BCE, Spain was inhabited by the Iberians in the east and south, and the Celts in the north and center. These groups formed the foundation of Spain's early cultures, with trade and cultural exchanges occurring through contacts with Mediterranean civilizations. Ancient Spain, 1000 BCE, 476 CE. The first major outside influences on Spain came from the Phoenicians and Greeks, who established coastal trading colonies, such as Cadiz, founded by the Phoenicians around 1100 BCE, and Emporion, founded by the Greeks. Later, the Carthaginians took control of parts of Spain, particularly the southern region, until they were defeated by the Romans in the Punic Wars, 264 to 146 BCE. Rome fully incorporated Spain into its empire by 218 BCE, dividing it into provinces and initiating a long period of Romanization. The Romans introduced Latin, a legal system, roads, aqueducts, and urban development, shaping Spain's identity for centuries. However, as the Roman Empire weakened, the Visigoths, a Germanic tribe, took control of Spain in 476 CE, Neoforn. Visigothic Spain, 476 to 711. Following the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Visigoths established their kingdom in Spain, ruling from the late 5th century until the early 8th century. Initially practicing Arian Christianity, the Visigoths converted to Catholicism in 587 under King Recred, bringing greater unity between the ruling elite and the Hispano-Roman population. Despite this, internal conflicts and weak leadership plagued the Visigothic kingdom. In 711, the Muslim Moors from North Africa invaded Spain, quickly defeating the Visigothic king Roderick at the Battle of Guadalete, marking the beginning of Islamic rule. 5. Islamic Spain, 711 to 1492. The Muslim conquest of Spain led to the establishment of Al-Andalus, a Muslim-controlled region that flourished for centuries. Under the Umayyad Caliphate, Córdoba became one of the most advanced cities in Europe, renowned for its cultural, scientific, and architectural achievements. However, by the 11th century, Al-Andalus fractured into smaller kingdoms known as taifas, making it vulnerable to Christian advances from the north. The Christian Reconquista, 722 to 1492, gradually pushed Muslim rule southward. Key events include the capture of Toledo, 1085, and the Battle of Las Navas de Tolosa, 1212. Finally, in 1492, the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castile captured Granada, the last Muslim stronghold, completing the Reconquista and unifying Spain under Christian rule. 26. Early modern Spain, 1492 to 1700. On the unification of Spain in 1492 marked the beginning of Spain's rise as a global power. That same year, Christopher Columbus set sail on his first voyage, leading to the establishment of Spain's vast colonial empire in the Americas. In 1516, the Habsburg dynasty took control with Charles I, Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, ushering in Spain's Golden Age. Under Philip II, 1556 to 1598, Spain became the dominant world power, though it suffered setbacks such as the defeat of the Spanish Armada, 1588. The 17th century saw economic struggles, military defeats, and internal decline, gradually weakening Spain's influence. 7. Bourbon Spain, 1700 to 1808. Gertrude 1700, the War of Spanish Succession, 1701 to 1714, ended with Philip V, a Bourbon prince from France, becoming Spain's king. The Bourbon rulers implemented centralizing reforms that modernized the administration and economy. Spain remained an important European power, but faced growing challenges, including colonial unrest and conflicts with Britain and France. 18th and 19th century Spain, 1808 to 1975, or in 1808, Napoleon invaded Spain, triggering the Peninsular War, 1808 to 1814. Spanish guerrilla fighters resisted the French, leading to Napoleon's defeat. However, Spain struggled with political instability, shifting between monarchy, republics, and military rule. By 1898, Spain lost its last major colonies, Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines, following the Spanish-American War. On the 20th century saw further turmoil. The Spanish Civil War, 1936 to 1939, resulted in the dictatorship of Francisco Franco, 1939 to 1975. Franco ruled Spain with an authoritarian regime, suppressing opposition while modernizing parts of the economy. Modern Spain, 1975 to present. After Franco's death in 1975, King Juan Carlos I restored democracy. Spain approved a new constitution in 1978, joined the EU in 1986, and experienced economic growth. However, challenges such as the 2008 financial crisis and Catalan independence movements have shaped Spain's recent history. Today, Spain remains a key European power with a strong global influence. 10. Spain's economy and tourism. Spain has the 14th largest economy in the world and relies on tourism, manufacturing, and services. In 2023, Spain welcomed over 85 million tourists, contributing $150 billion to the economy. Major industries include automotive, agriculture, and renewable energy. 11. Spanish language and global influence. Spanish is spoken in 21 countries with over 500 million native speakers. It is the second most spoken native language globally, with major influence in Latin America and the United States, 42+ million speakers. 12. Spain's future and population projections. Spain's population is 48.3 million, 2024. But due to low birth rates and aging, it may decline to 46 to 47 million by 2050. The government encourages immigration and economic growth to maintain stability. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through Spain's history. But the story of global powers is far from over. How did the United States rise from a small colony to a global superpower? Is its constitution truly unique, or did it draw inspiration from ancient empires? What will America's position in the world be in the next 50 years? Will it grow even stronger and expand its territory to places like Greenland and Canada? In the next video, we'll uncover the secrets of America's power. Don't miss it.